Let's talk about what you will find on the exam. In this presentation, we're going to discuss the PMP exam format and the types of questions. The PMP exam takes place online and consists of 200 questions with a 4-hour time limit. All the questions are multiple choice with 4 options. The 4-hour time period includes all of the time for your breaks and the brain dump, as well as answering questions. On average, you have 1.2 minutes for each question, but you will need less time for some questions like simple factual questions and more time for questions that require calculations, that have multiple steps, or are based on experience. The exam software includes an on-screen calculator so that you can do your calculations, and a timer so you can keep track of how much time is remaining. The exam software also allows you to mark and skip questions. This information will be displayed, so you don't need to answer the questions in the sequence presented. Feel free to jump between questions and go backwards and forwards as you like or need. The questions are presented in a random sequence, so they're not grouped together by a process group, or knowledge area, and they're also not sequenced in any order of difficulty. So questions on a variety of subjects and simple and difficult questions will be all mixed up. 25 of the questions are beta questions, but you don't know which out of the 200 are the pre-test questions. The set of questions for your exam is selected at the start of your exam time, and the questions do not change in response to your answers. Theoretically, each exam is a unique set of questions, and no 2 people will take the exact same exam. Here are common question types. Facts about the processes and ITTOs. Logical sequences for processes and activities. Identification of tools, techniques, theories, and methodologies. Interpretation of a diagram, chart, or matrix. Calculations and other quantitative analysis, such as the critical path method and the earned value management techniques. Questions will provide situations where the answer depends on context, experience, and ethics. There will also be complex scenarios that might require multiple calculations and a decision process. Here are some warnings about the PMP exam. It's notorious for trick questions, such as negative phrasing. Which of the following is not? Exceptions. All of the following except. Multi-part answers where only one item in a list makes the difference between the correct answer and an incorrect answer. Long questions with detailed exposition that could be called red herrings. That means that all that detail is actually irrelevant to the true question and its answer. There will be scenarios that appear to require calculations, but the answer is actually logical, factual, or ethical. Watch out for these because you don't want to waste time working out calculations when they're not needed. Some questions could appear to have more than one correct answer. In this case, think about it carefully and select the most correct answer from the choices provided. There will also be questions with real-world situations, but some of the choices do not conform to PMI best practices or ethics. In this presentation, we talked about the exam format and types of questions.